If I could just give you
Update.
maybe an update since the initial presentation of the budget and having it put on public display. There have been a few tweaks to the budget, some ups and some downs. In relation to the overall budget, they are relatively small. However, they didn't make enough of an impact that it's worth mentioning here. Unfortunately, the downs were greater than the ups. So a couple of things that we were able to change here for the good were some tweaks to health insurance. As the commissioners are aware, through our health insurance carrier, we conducted an audit of all of our subscribers to health insurance to make certain that dependents who are on the policy are there appropriately and legally and are not divorcees or not children that are over the age of 26, and various ways that things like that could slip through, and so we required a proof of all of that from employees. That ultimately resulted in some adjustments that reduced the health insurance for 2022 by about $79,000. So we wanted to report that, as well as probation.
Excuse me, Jamie.
Yes.
I had 72,900, so it's gone up since then?
No, I have 79,600.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had the right number. Thank you.
And then, in addition, Audrey was here last week, or last meeting from adult probation, along with John Schott, talked about some modifications, primarily modification to the intermediate punishment grant from Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency for the dissolution of the Renaissance Crossroads program. However, that gave them an opportunity in that modification to shift some of the intermediate punishment activities over to that grant and out of the general fund, and resulting in a reduction of $78,000 to the probation budget. The negative numbers, unfortunately, are that the prime care contract for the correctional facility went up as the cost of living increase was posted. It is not simply a cost of living metric that is used as a consumer metric. It is rather a healthcare metric, which is unfortunately higher, and that resulted in an increase of $350,000. So the net increase to the budget over presented on December 2nd is $195,000 net. So when you wash all those things out, that again, relative to the overall, $124 million budget is not much in the way of percentage or anything like that. But I just wanted to report it to you and give you an accurate budget to consider. With that, it has been on display now for the required 20 days by the county code, and if you're so inclined, then I would ask for adoption of resolution number 1223-2021, which would establish the millage at 3.8925 mils for 2022.
3.2925 or 85?
8925.
8925.
From 2925 to 8925, so 0.6 mils, which is the way it was introduced.
Oh, I had the previous, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, I'll make a motion to adopt the budget for the County of Lebanon for 2022 at 3.8925 mils, which includes the 911 Emergency Operations Center. To me, that is a long time coming and something that I want to see completed.
Is that the end of the motion?
Yes.
Okay. I will second the motion. Discussion. Any discussion from anybody? Just in this past week, a lot of work has been done, as Jamie has said, to make sure that we had the right numbers that we needed to support next year's budget. And I just want to remind everyone that about 60% of this budget is weighted to public safety between the prison and between the 911 center. So that and investing in our employees pretty much they're the top three things that we have in terms of our increase, and that this is the sixth budget. The last five we've not had a tax increase. So I just wanted to highlight those couple things. And if there are no other questions, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
There's no other questions, but I did want to follow up, if I may.
Sure.
And just hand out again, if you want to share that with Jamie and Dawn, whoever. These are my reasons for supporting the 911 center, and I wanted to make sure that those were available. I do not take this lightly.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is that all right? Now, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved.
All right. Since we're running a little behind, it's your choice, Mr. Chairman, if you want to have Mr. Metley next or Mr. Keller.
We'll have our guests.